What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a 7-round draft for the New York Giants. I am now enabling trades, which means we can move around and actually do quite a bit with New York's picks in this scenario. We pick at number 5, pick at number 7. And of course, we're using the Draft Network's mock draft machine to go through this whole situation. We're going to start this off right away. And I'm going to preemptively apologize for any sound you hear in the background. We currently have a potential tornado warning here. So there's not much I can do about that. So it's very windy. It's very rainy right now. We're going to just have to deal with it. Okay. I would absolutely be down for this trade for the Jets. Let's see what else we have here. Houston, 1337. No, the Jets have a better offer overall. Houston has a higher third-round pick, but I prefer to get top premier value. I want to get pick 35 over 37 and pick 10 over pick 13. It's just too much of a drop-off to potentially risk that kind of scenario. But let me just look at the board really quickly to see what I'll miss out on if I trade back. Okay. Ekwonu, essentially. We're going to lose Ekwonu. Wow, that's tough. There's the drop-off between Ekwonu and Cross, in my opinion. But as long as we get one of those tackles, we're fine. And surely we won't lose both of them, right? So, yeah, let's do this trade. Let's have a little fun. Let's risk it a little bit. Let's see if I can get anything else, actually. Awesome. Let's add more value in the 5th round. Okay. Please accept. There we go. And Green Bay is offering a lot to trade back. Holy crap, they're offering both their first-round picks to trade back. Let me look at the board. Let me look at the board real quickly. We lost both the Oh my God. I said, surely we can't lose both of them. We're geared to get one of the tackles. Apparently not. All right, so this has already gone to hell. At this point, yeah, I mean, Thibodeau's gone. Hutchinson's gone. All 3 of the tackles I wanted are gone. At this point, I really don't see the problem with actually accepting this trade back offer for Green Bay. And we can scam them for more picks along the way. So I'm fine with that. Yeah. Let's take everything they own. All right. Whatever. I mean, we might as well just recuperate as much value as possible because I've already potentially ruined this. I'm going to add in the 7th-round pick from here. I don't care. I've already potentially ruined this entire draft for the Giants by not taking a tackle where I should have. What? Oh, look, another trade scenario. What could possibly go wrong here? Let's see. The Giants fans are going to hate me. They're going to hate me. All right, let's just hit counter off here to see what's on the board. Jermaine Johnson's still here. Perfect. That's the one I want. Yeah, I think all the guys remaining, I know Penning's still out there, but I think there's a pretty big drop between Jermaine Johnson and the next available interior defensive lineman in George Karlaftis. I think Ahmad Gardner wouldn't be terrible here either. There are a lot of options like corner and wide receiver, essentially, is what it boils down to. And I respect that. I think the Giants really need to fix the trenches significantly. They need to pour a lot of assets into that area. Jermaine Johnson and Ahmad Gardner are probably the best. I think them, Jameson Williams, and Drake London are my highest rated players left on the board at this point. But yeah, I don't think trading back at this point would be kind of an insurmountable problem, right? For the Giants, I don't think. I mean, as it is, we can't roster all these rookies. There's no way we could do that. Right? I don't think we can. So, although we are guaranteed Karlaftis, we go back to 18, I think. They're going to hate me. They're going to hate me. Let's see. Let's see what I can play around here and see what I can come up with. If I can get pick 49, I'd be happy. All right. Oh, for as much value as possible, yeah. Let's go back. We've already ruined this mock. Let's make it as crazy as possible. and we'll give him a 7th round pick, and we'll figure it out. All right. Let's see how much value we lose. There goes Jermaine. Oh, there goes Karloff. Are you kidding me? They've changed it. They've changed this so much. This is not the scenario I'm used to seeing play out. Okay. Okay. Well then. Actually, we still get Trevor Penning in this whole situation, which I'm not a Trevor Penning fan. I've been pretty vocal about that, I believe, in the past. But like I said, I think the interest in the offensive line is a must, especially at right tackle, and getting Trevor Penning as a consolation after all this madness. Really, it's not a bad turnout. It's not. I will gladly take Trevor Penning after all this stupidity on my part, and I will wear that. Yeah, the defensive line, the way they're playing, the way their scheme works, I hate their defensive scheme, I do, but yeah, I don't think trading back in the situation would be justifiable at this point because the Eagles could take a tackle and so could Pittsburgh potentially. So I'm just going to take Trevor Penning here and let it ride. Edge, boy, Mafe, I think we can get him at 28, hopefully. I say that knowing there's full well he probably won't be there at 28 the way my luck's worked out so far. Daxton Hill already went. That's an interesting one. That's new. I'm aiming to get Bernard Raymond off the board at 35 if I can. That's probably going to be a little bit of a risky move on my part, but I'll be willing to take it. Considering everything I've done so far, I think there's no reason to say I wouldn't just make that move. And the receiver, they've actually got decent depth at receiver, but I don't think they have many high-end guys. I think Galladay's been a disaster so far. Sterling Shepard probably won't be there much longer. Kadarius Toney hurt last year, but has a pretty high ceiling. Defensively, maybe linebacker, I would say. Corner, if James Bradbury is cut or traded. We do have decent depth in the slot because Aaron Robinson and Xavier McKinney can play down there as well. Safety, I like Julian Love quite a bit. I liked him a lot in Notre Dame, but I don't think he's going to be a starter for them, so they need safety help as well in that sense. Let's look at corner. Oh, that's not great. That's less than ideal. Okay. Oh, Devonte Wyatt. Hold on. They have Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence. That doesn't help me. All right. Yeah, that stinks. Jordan Davis is even gone? I can't even take the nose tackle? Okay. Okay, game. Yeah, we're in a pretty bad scenario here, guys. I'm not going to lie. We're in a pretty bad way. Jon Feliciano, I thought he played guard in Buffalo. I'm surprised they have listed as center. Nick Gates is recovering from an injury. I might just go Tyler Linderbaum here, frankly. I might just go Tyler Linderbaum and call it a day. Say that's my trench player. An extra trench player. Well, let's try trade back. It wasn't intended. Pittsburgh was doing it. I think Tampa Bay was looking for it earlier. Let's see what we can do. Pittsburgh already picked. I don't know why I'm over here. Tampa Bay. This is going to be a much longer video than I wanted it to be. Okay, let's do this. Give me all the draft picks. What do you mean denied? Don't deny me. And can we move this? Yeah, we can move up that way. Buffalo wants us to move up for the 7th round pick. Well, let's see what's on the board. See, we can't roster all those players. Linderbaum just went. All right. I'm not going to mess around anymore. I'm going to come get Boye Mafe. I can't avoid to continue playing this game. It's going to bite me in the rear end very soon. It already has. So I can't continue to mess around. Now, hopefully when I do this, the draft doesn't skip forward. Sometimes it will auto pick for you when you trade. So hopefully this doesn't do that. Okay, there we go. I'm on the board. Finally. Devonte Wyatt still being on the board here ticks me off because I would absolutely take him in a heartbeat, but it just doesn't matter for this team. There's receivers as well. There's linebackers. There's a lot of good players I really want. I'm going to get a lot of them, hopefully. Pick 28, pick 35, pick 36. That's where I'm going to get these guys. But right now, come get Boye Mafe. Chris Olave just went. I would have loved to have gotten him. We've got a lot of trade offers here. No way. So essentially move one pick back to move one pick forward and get a 7th round pick. I don't think so. I'm going to hit counter offer just to hold that up here and kind of pause that. But I think looking at the board, I don't know who Kansas City wants, but it's probably someone I want as well. So I don't want to leave that up to chance. And frankly, I consider this a reach, but I'm going to go get Bernard Raymond because actually, no, wait, we got a tackle already. Never mind. I don't want Bernard Raymond. What am I talking about? I forgot we got Trevor Penning. Man, I'm all over the place tonight. This is going to be a long, long video. I should not have done this. This is a bad idea. Let's go wide receiver. Let's not go wide receiver. Tyler Smith to play guard. Be a bit of can play tackle if we need him in a pinch. Edge rushers. Linebacker Devin Lloyd is there. Let me look at the corners real quick. Yeah, it's James Bradbury. And linebackers, Blake Martinez is good, but not consistent per se. Yeah, you know what? Let me get Devin Lloyd. I know Nakobe Dean and Devin Lloyd are very close together. I don't have any clear idea which one's better per se, but I'm going to take Devin Lloyd in this instance. Kansas City wants me to move up. I'd be willing to do that. Yes, I mean, throw away a meaningless pick to get up a little bit higher in the draft. Who's available? It just took – see, I'm glad I didn't trade back with him because Lewis seems the guy who I wanted. Saquon Barkley is probably the pick for us at this point. We do need the players a little bit more with downhill kind of guys. Xavier McKinney is very versatile, same as Jalen Petrie. So Brisker is probably the safety we want at this point in the draft. Although we could hold out hope for Nick Cross later on. But, again, he's more of a free safety. I want more of a downhill guy. Edge, Jabbo's still there. There's some good players still there. Devonte Wyatt still hasn't been picked. I do want to go receiver eventually, but just not right now. Okay, yeah, let's make this move. Let's see if I can get a 7th in return. This is so messed up. Let's do it. And hopefully it doesn't pick for me. There we go. It's my pick. Do I want Jaquan Brisker at this point? I probably don't. But, again, Devonte Wyatt's the best value pick here, but I can't get him because we already have the positions are filled. There's no reason to go get him. And I don't want to draft Daniel Jones as a replacement right now because I don't trust any of the quarterbacks this high. And I don't really like any of the receivers this high either, frankly, the remaining guys. Even Treylon Burks, and a lot of people like, he's not my kind of guy. So I'm going to get Brisker just because we need him and I want him. I want to make sure I get him. Tyler Smith just went. I wanted to get him. That didn't work out. So move up one pick and move back one pick and give up a 7th rounder. Who are you going to take that's going to – no, I don't want to do this. Okay. Jabba, I wasn't going to take him anyways, so that's fine. Interior offensive line, Sean Ryan's here. Jamari Salyer's here. I think he'll be a really good pick for this team, in my opinion. I'm probably going to go him. Let me just look around real quick. Adding a running back, did we find Saquon Barkley's replacement here? I wouldn't be upset if we did, but I think I can get one in the 3rd round. It will be very good. Wide receiver actually is also a big thing. They'll be going very quickly, very soon. Personally, I'm like Sky Moore's a slot receiver. I don't think he's gonna supplant Sterling Shepard right away, so I don't love that. Christian Watson's a bit of a project player. George Pickens is a little bit of an unknown. They all have problems. Like John Mechie's actually the guy who is probably I'm the most confident in John Mechie being a decent NFL player because his projection is pretty obvious. Devonte Wyatt is still here. But again, doesn't fit the scheme. So, or he does fit the scheme, but I just don't need him for this team, which really ticks me off because I would love to have him in an AR scenario. Corner. Right. Corner is going to be a need very soon as well. I think I can get one of those guys in the third round still. The receiver's going to be the bigger issue. I'm just going to go get George Pickens. Good catch radius, good deep threat. Can do a lot for you. So I'm just going to go get him here. 36. Houston wants me to move up. Let me see. Give me this. Sure, we'll move up. All right, so we got a receiver. Let's go get a corner now. Tariq Woolen is a freak in the draft. He's just so incredibly good. From an athletic standpoint, from a actual cornerback standpoint, like an actual development standpoint, he's not there yet. He really, because he transitioned from wide receiver to corner, so that's why. I mean, he's going to take a while to develop, and I don't feel like taking the shot on a guy who's a developmental player who's going to have like that long a developmental path. I don't really want to take that shot here, even though the Giants probably have the time. I don't want to be the one to do it. Devonte Wyatt would be such a steal here, but again, he's a good player, doesn't really fill a need. And we need to get corners, and we need to get what we need. We need a corner. I want an interior offensive lineman. I want Jamari Salyer. If I can get him at pick 57, that'd be fantastic. He's probably not going to be there that late. But yeah, let me just think for a second. Where are all my picks again? Yeah, we're going to be able to get a corner at 81. So I'm going to pass and take in corner right now. I'm going to just draft a really good player. I don't care if it's a repeat. If we already have got the spot, I'm taking Devonte Wyatt. That's just too good of a value to pass up. We can move up again. Counter offer again. No. All right. At some point, I had to stop working. So we're going to stop doing that for now and just let the board fall for a little bit. We're going to let the board fall for a little bit. We're going to let the board – no, let's see what they want. Can I get something from you in return? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, Tariq Woolen just went. So to Kyler Court. No, the corners I wanted are both gone. All right. Let me just get the guard I wanted at least in this scenario. Go ahead and get – there's a lot of good players still here. But the guard I really want is Jamari Salyer. So I'm going to go out and actually get him. Secure that spot. This is taking way too long. How am I getting up to this? My computer's going to die. I have a MacBook Pro from like 4 years ago. This is going to go horribly wrong. Why is it glitching out? Okay. Counter offer as usual. Move up from 81.63. Give me your late round picks. Yeah, I'm going to just look at the board real quick. What do we have here? Corner is still less than ideal, but they're going because Mario Goodrich just went. So I need to go get a corner right now if I want one because they're going to start flying here real soon. Okay, yeah, we'll do this trade because I need to go get a corner right now if I want one. Move up 4 spots. Yeah, I figured that probably was a no-go. You can keep one of your 7s. Okay, we move up. Corners are starting to go off the board. Alontae Taylor's a player I like quite a bit. This high in the draft? No, I would not take him in the second round. But he's probably my favorite value at this point, and I think we can get the corners now because there's going to be a run on them the next couple of picks. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm not going to be left out without one. So pull that. And, of course, no corners are going to go immediately after that. I'm just going to be left here looking stupid. But counter offer for the Jets. We'll move up. Again. Let's see if we can go up again. Yeah, we're going to move up in every pick. We're going to steal everything the Jets have, rob them blind to move up and see who's on the board. Matt Corral, Isaiah Spiller, Breece Hall, Chad Muma. We've already got a really good linebacker. Jalen Tolbert's a player I like quite a bit. Darren Kennard is here. Drake Jackson's here. That'd be an interesting one. He's a scheme fit too. We've already attacked the edge position once in this draft with Boye and Mafe. But I could understand doubling down, going for another one. Even though we already have Azeez Ojulari in hand. Quarterback. Matt Corral's still here. I mean, the value pick is just insane to take Matt Corral, isn't it? That would be the move. But I think next year, try get QB. Because Daniel Jones is one of the 32 best starting quarterbacks in the NFL, and I'm not sold on Matt Corral at all. So I'm going to take a running back instead in the third round. Potentially get the best running back in the draft. I'm going to take Breece Hall, and I'll eventually replace Saquon Barkley. Because you're the Giants, you're not giving him an extension, right? You cannot possibly justify giving Saquon Barkley an extension after everything that's happened over the past couple of years. That would be just poor management. I'm sorry. Saquon Barkley is an amazing talent, but no. Yeah, this is not going to work. Let's just resume. All right, potential trade up here and steal more picks from Cincinnati. Why not? Okay, they're starting to play hardball a little bit. That's fine. I'll still take it. I'll still move up that many picks. What do we have? Matt Corral is still on the board. Trey McBride's here as well. What's our tight end situation, actually? I don't actually know that off the top of my head. Oh, so we need a tight end. So Trey McBride's going to be the pick. Yeah, we're going to get Trey McBride. My top tight end in this class. Probably not everyone's, but he's mine. And that's what matters. Let's see if we can get anything back from you. We can't. We change this at all, and they won't take it. All right, that's fine. I don't care. I'll throw away a 6th-round pick and move up to this spot. Play the value game. Matt Corral is here. It's the 3rd round. I don't think passing on Matt Corral at this point for any of these guys, even if they're really good players, would be justifiable. So I think we have to make the pick and take Matt Corral now. They're asking for a lot to move up here. Again. Yeah, but we'll swap basically entire draft classes and do this, I guess. Sure, fine with me. I still have a ton of picks then to move around again. So we'll do in our trade. See what's left on the board. Rasheed Walker's a tackle I like quite a bit. Let's pick 89. We're only at pick 89. Jeez, this is going to take forever. Brandon Smith at linebacker is intriguing. Who did I take at safety again? I got to move my camera out of the way. It's sitting right in the middle of that. Jaquan Brisker. Right. We got Xavier McKinney still on the roster. Adding another corner would be good. We always need depth at corner, wide receiver. Those are 2 positions you always grab. Because we've actually spread our assets out pretty well this mock draft, which is something I usually don't do. I usually just pile them all into one spot, and I haven't done it this time around, which is actually really impressive if I do say so myself. And I do. Let's see who I want at this point. Round 3, I'm going to take Joshua Williams. I like this guy quite a bit. I've said this before. He's one of my favorite players in the draft. We're going to trust that everyone else can figure things out at tackle in New York. Andrew Thomas is going to be the future at tackle and is going to have everything just figured out and not going to crumble on us. So we're going to go out and get another corner, Josh Williams. And now we don't pick for a while, I'm pretty sure. We have a long wait before we get to go again. Unless someone wants us to trade. Oh, that's okay. Sorry, the game's skipping around a little bit. The game, I call it a game again. I keep messing it up. For me, it is a game. So there you go. That's why I say it. It's a game to me. But let's see. We'll pick up 130. All righty. And we're on the board again. What's left at wide receiver? Actually, what's left at tackle? Nothing really great. There's a center. Did I get a center yet? I talked about Tyler Linderbaum a lot, but I don't think I actually got him. No, I didn't. So center is arguably still a position of need here. Donovan West on the board, so it's Luke Fortner, Cam Jurgens, or Jurgens. I'm not sure how you say that last name. He was really good at the combine. But that doesn't, I mean, the combine's the be all end all. Let's keep it realistic here. Let's see. Justin Ross, that's going to be one of our picks. I can guarantee that already. Yeah, we're going to get Justin Ross. Oh, Justin Ross is kind of the same player as Kenny Galladay in a way. A little bit similar, but good value. So we're going to take Justin Ross. And Houston wants us to move back one pick. Counter offer. Because if we do this, it's going to skip our pick, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if we do this trade, if we can. Now, you know what? It's no point. I'm not going to do it for a 7th round pick. I'm not going to risk letting the computer auto draft for me in this situation. I want to get who? I had someone in mind. Let's just take Donovan West and let's add a center to the roster. This has been like a 30-minute video. My computer's going to die trying to download this. It's going to die trying to upload it. Who am I kidding? Either way. Oh, man, this is going to be a mess. This is not how I anticipated me spending tonight. 168, okay, what's on the board? Byron Cricket safety. Pierre Strong at running back. We already got Breece Hall. Backup offensive tackles. Zach Tom is a really good overall athlete. Sure, for the 5th round pick, sure. Just do it. Just make it nice and simple. Don't even think about it. Oh, I feel stupid. Damone Clark was here. Oh, man. Even if he doesn't play as a rookie, it's still great value. Just stash him for a year, and he's eventually going to be a starter. And he's gone. Dang. Dang it. Oh, that was my bad, guys. I blew that one. Yeah, we'll move up. We will move up, make one final pick in this draft, and end this video as quickly as possible so my computer can hopefully live. We've burned 40% of my computer's battery on this. Oh, my gosh. All right. Lots of interior offensive linemen. I've already picked lots of interior offensive linemen, so I don't really need to worry about that. The Giants added a bunch in free agency anyways. I know he's going to be here. Let me just find him. Zach McCollum. Yep. He's never going to go this late, but he does in all these scenarios, so I'm just going to take him and just end the video. Just put it away. Be done with it. No one's ever going to watch the end of this. No one's going to watch this. I've wasted all my time tonight for nothing. But yeah, there you go. That's how you mess with a mock draft simulator, and that's how you turn 2 first-round picks into infinite draft capital. I have basically gotten a whole roster of players just alone. I have to save this. I actually have to save this one. Just to prove it happened. Okay. Quick recap, and then we're going to end this video as quickly as possible. Trevor Penning, 18 overall offense tackle. 25, Boye Mafe. 28, Devin Lloyd. 30, Jaquan Brisker. 36, George Pickens. 37, Devonte Wyatt, because good value. 41, Jamari Salyer. 63, Alante Taylor. 69, Nice Breece Hall. 81, Trey McBride. 86, Matt Corral. 89, Joshua Williams. 130, Justin Ross. 132, Donovan West. 168, Zach Tom. 207, Zion McCollum. Have a good night.